Hello everyone. Today we will look at function argument packing and unpacking. So let us write, we know the function and we know how to write say my functions. For example, I can write say a, b, c, d, and basically let's say print a plus b plus c plus d. And I can call my function, right? 1 2 3 4, or I can also, this we already seen, I can also do c equal to 3 or d equal to 4 and so forth, right? I can pass in as a so this is my 1 2 is going as a positional argument, c and d are coming as a default argument, and default argument we also always keep it at the end. So the default arguments or the keyword arguments that they will follow the positional argument, which is ordered by position. So now if I want to call my function, for example, more generically, like I want to call 5 6 7, like that, as many arguments as I want, I can what I can do is I can rewrite my function to call as a key as a position argument, and then I can say, let's say print k, and let's see. So if I say my function, let's say 1 2 3 4, so it is collecting all the arguments that I passed into k, and it is collecting as, you see, what is this? This is a tuple, so it is collecting as a tuple. Now I can write a logic to do whatever I want with the k. So now the important thing is I can do this, again collect it doesn't matter. I can do like the, I can do as many as I want. So it is collecting as a tuple. So we collecting, so just by putting 1 star here in the function definition argument, so we are collecting all this as a tuple. So we are collecting the argument or packing them. So now I can also do, if I do, for example, if I do this, my function as star star, there is a key. And now if I call, for example, I have something like y equal to 5, this is a dictionary, right? We have seen dictionary previously. Keys and values, they are ordered by, we use keys to represent values in a dictionary. So now if I call my function with so I'm going to call, so this one we'll use later, why. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call as a keywords. For example, if I say a equal to 5 and b equal to 6, in that way we'll use this in a bit. Let us do this first. If I call this like that, here is key, all right? So if I do, so now what's happening is I passed 2 keyword arguments like 5 and 6. That is collected when I do star star key as a dictionary. So now this key is basically a dictionary. And now I can also mix it. For example, if I code like k and k star, and if I do k and key, and now if I call my function as a 1 2 and say c equal to, like that way. So now we see we have 2 things, right? The 1 and 2, the positional argument is collected into as a tuple, and all the keyword arguments are collected as dictionary. So I can write a processing logic here. So now let us look at the y we wrote here. We have this y. So I have a dictionary, for example, And suppose I have function definition function, for example, say a, b, okay. So so now if I use, for example, f, okay, f as star 1 2, so now I'm getting 3, right? So what is happening is I this is my function definition, and this is how I am calling the function. So when I call the function, if I use a star here in front of a tuple, it is basically unpacking the tuple and ordering them positionally. So a becomes 1, b becomes 2. So this is how I unpacking, and when I'm calling it, I'm unpacking it. When I do star key in the function definition here, it was collecting them or packing them. So now I can also, for example, let us use the y. It has been waiting for a long time. So now if I do that, again I took this, right, and it is a dictionary, and here I unpacked it, and so a becomes 5 and b becomes 6, and so I get 11. So this is unpacking the dictionary. So we are packing and unpacking. So now let us go back to this here. So we can use this kind of packing and unpacking to write more generic function calls. For example, suppose this is my star thing. Let us print that, and I'm gonna put this here. So now, for example, if I write another my new function, for example, and I'm gonna call it the key. I'm going to just say return. Okay. Suppose if I write that here, so now when let us define our new function. So I'm going to say, for example, a comma b comma c comma d, and let's say print a plus b plus c plus d, right? So now if I call my function, right, in a more generic way, so I said a k here, star k, right, 1 and 2 are going to go to k, and 3 and 4 are going to go to key. So now here is the thing which is happening. Now this is returning back with the star key and star key, and this is calling this guy here, right? So here from my function, so let us, when you write that, this is what I get 10, right? How this is working? So when I call this 1 and 2, I am packing this 1 and 2 into k, right? And this becomes it's a dictionary. Key is a dictionary. Now k is a tuple, key is a dictionary. So now what is happening here? I'm calling this guy. I am returning this function. When I call this here, this is getting unpacked because I'm calling this. This is the definition, so it's different. So this is here also, it is getting unpacked. So from here to here packed, from here to here it is unpacked. So that is the difference. So now we have a goes, so here k, in k we have 1 and 2 which goes to a, b, and key there is a c and d, so a plus b, so we get the sum of 10. So now here the whole point, for example, is that I can rewrite this my function, the new function, as maybe d equal to 100, the minimum, the default value is say 50. So now I have much, say more, I have some default values. I can call this as, for example, c equal to 3, or even I can call this as without, so all these possibilities are there. I am collecting in general all the default values, everything will be connected in this key and it is unpacked. So in this fashion we can write function calls more generically using this packing and unpacking. So that's it for this discussion, and thank you very much.